Welcome to Dr. Tom Talks. Today, in light of the fact that star guard for the Brooklyn Nets, Kyrie Irving, sprained his ankle on Sunday in Game 4 against the Milwaukee Bucks. This is the NBA, for those of you not watching basketball here in the US. We will be talking about ankle sprain using the help of the biodigital human. So, what is the ankle joint? What is an ankle sprain? And how do you treat ankle sprain? The ankle joint is comprised of three bones. Here you've got the tibia, that's the big bone in the shin, the fibula, and then underneath the fibula and the tibia, you've got the talus. Those three bones make up the ankle. And supporting the ankle joint are these things called ligaments. They are pieces of connective tissue that join bone to bone. Here we're on the lateral side, so the outside of the ankle, and here we are on the medial side of the ankle. These are ligaments as well. So what kind of ankle sprain did Kyrie Irving have? Well, judging by the way that he felt, it looks like it's a classic lateral ankle sprain. So I'm going to exit full screen here, and I'm going to go back to the way that he jumped and landed on his ankle. So I'm going to take it full screen. You'll see this is Kyrie Irving right here. He's jumping up at the moment. Press play, lands on that ankle. You see how I'm just going to bring it back a tiny, tiny bit and try and annotate it. The angle of the ankle is like this. That is the lateral side of the ankle. So that is where it looks like the sprain is. So I'm just going to go back to the 3D version of the ankle and show you this is the lateral side. So it looks like one or more of these ligaments on the lateral side of the ankle was injured here. And you can have various degrees of severity of ankle sprain from 1 to 3. So right here, what you're looking at as I enter full screen, here is a grade 2. A grade 2 is a partial thickness tear in this ligament. Grade 1 is less than this partial tear, and grade 3 is a full thickness tear in the ligament. Regardless of the 1, 2, or 3 grades, typically treatment is RICE, which is a mnemonic which stands for rest, ice, compression, elevation. You can also take NSAIDs or non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs to help with the swelling. And the biggest thing of those 4 things, rest, ice, compression, elevation, is rest. You don't want to be doing the things which causes the ankle to hurt itself. So sadly, Kyrie Irving is going to be out. It typically takes between 1 and 3 weeks for something like this to heal. This has been a Dr. Tom Talk on ankle sprain. For any more information, go to biodigital.com.